Hey y'all, it is Friday night. It's about 9 p.m. and I am in for the evening because I went out last night to an event and I was out most of the day today at an amazing event. And I wanted to just kind of come out here and just say how truly blessed I feel that I have an amazing community around me and just exactly at the point that I really truly need it. And it's interesting how all of my worlds have collided. I provide, as many of you know, I'm a Team Beachbody coach, and we are actually having a webinar tomorrow to talk about what coaching is. And if you'd like to join, just send me a message. We'd love to have you on. It's free and it's no obligation. But what I wanted to say was like, I create these micro communities of women that are looking to change their lives from the inside out, and with the support of other like-minded women, they're able to really do that and get all the motivation and the love and the warmth and the compassion that they need and the encouragement. But you need that on your outside life too, right? You need that on every aspect of your life. I was having a conversation yesterday and talking about how like we are not one dimensional. We are not, just an executive. We're not just a trainer. We're not just a banker. We're not just, a financier, whatever it is. We're not just that one thing. We are so much more. And creating mini communities around each and everything that you're trying to do is super important. And I think, there's a couple of things that have come up for me in the last, I don't know, I'd probably say in the last year. I was raised by a really strong Latina mom, and I just saw her persevere and do things on her own and fight for things and work hard and accomplish so much on her own without asking for very much help. And I know she had a tremendous amount of faith. And she just always knew that she would be provided for no matter what. And sometimes you can lose that. You can lose that sense of faith, and you can lose that sense of control, I think. And when you're so used to something being a certain way and then something major happens, if you get ill or if you get laid off or you experience a death in your family, it could really throw you for a loop. And, you having the right people around you at the right time. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's people that you've known for 20 years. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's, people that run in your same circles. It's like really like when you pray for something. For me, I prayed for an amazing supportive group of women that I could connect with here in California, in the Los Angeles area. And it came to me today. I was invited to a beautiful bruncheon, and by someone that I had never met. So we knew each other on Facebook, and we had never met in person. And by virtue of being Puerto Rican from the Bronx, because there's not too many Puerto Rican people out here, I guess, in LA, or Puerto Rican girls out here in LA. She's had this group for 17 years, and every time she meets a new person, she just brings them in. So thank you, Priscilla, for inviting me into your group today, because the women in this group were just, all different walks of life, all different ages, all different socioeconomic backgrounds. But at the end of the day, at the core, right, you want to be able to have a safe place to go to and have community and feel heard and seen and not judged and loved on and supported in your goals and in your dreams, understood in your trials and tribulations. You want all those things. It's like when you let down that shield of, you've been doing it forever and you take care of yourself and you're independent and you've had it all, right? And you're scared to show, like, if that falls apart, like, what do you do? And so many women might go into a shell and go into a dark place and not talk about it and be embarrassed by it and feel like they have failed, like completely failed. And at the end of the day, what I realize is that, we all go through ups and downs. We all go through moments where we're not all the way up here at the top, and we can get back there, but we just need a little bit of a nudge, right? We just need a little bit of somebody saying, I see you, I hear you, I understand you. And it's just such a beautiful thing. It really, really is. And I'm really feeling a lot of that in my community, in both my career pursuits in general, in a general sense, to my coaching pursuits in relation to what I'm doing with Team Beachbody and how we're coming together in that way as well, and just how it's really been a completely synergistic experience of really amazing women. And when you get to know people, you just never ever know what's going on in somebody's life, and you never really understand what drives them and what makes them tick until you get to know them, until you sit across from somebody and you really listen. You put down that cell phone and you have a conversation and you talk about it without judgment and without judgment or without ego. And so to be able to now have that on both sides, right? It's kind of fantastic. So either way, I just want you guys to know that if you don't have a community, find one. And sometimes it might feel a little bit hard, but you have to push against the resistance, because the resistance is just like, today I almost did not go to this event. Today I said I'm not going to go someplace where I don't know anyone, where I don't know who these women are. I don't feel my best. I was tired. I didn't know, if I was going to like them or not, or they were going to like me. And it's so not necessary to be that way. You go in your full self, and they will see you and they will understand you. So I encourage you to go out there, find a mastermind group, find a group of women that just all have the same vision of just growing and doing and building their dreams. I also, like I said from the beginning, I also invite you to join our webinar tomorrow. Just check it out. It's amazing. To be able to, we don't only work on fitness. You don't have to be skinny. You don't have to be, fanatical about your food. Everything that we do is about supporting whatever your goals are, wherever you are, whatever it is that you're going through. We have everything with, women that are in menopause, to people that have autoimmune diseases, people that have had so many kids that they have this thing that I don't even know what it's called, like their stomach is separated. I don't know, I haven't had kids. And so being able to have people that understand that and have experienced that and are finding ways around how to work around those challenges is an important thing to have. It really, really is. So if you feel a calling to pursue a purpose, and you feel like, I really want to help people, and you want to have it kind of turnkey, because this is the other thing. It's like the reason why it was such an easy experience for me to just get into coaching while I was in corporate America, and I talked about it in a video in the webinar for tomorrow, is that it was so turnkey and so easy to just be able to provide people with, all the tools and things that they needed and that they could see success with. And in the past, perhaps I've worked with you and I kind of just let you go off on your own. Well, now it's different. Now I have a much bigger organization that we're working with, and that we're utilizing every single coach on the team to support you. So you don't just get me, you get like all these other people. Anyway, it's late. I had an amazing day. I just wanted to say how blessed I was. I wanted to say and let you guys know there's always somebody there to listen to you. There's always somebody there to support you. You just have to really, be in that forward moving energy. and be a participant in your life, like really participate in it and seek it out and pray for it and talk about it and talk about what you want. And I did, and I've been talking about it, and I found this amazing group, and they just opened their arms and welcomed me in, and we all feel like we've known each other forever, and it was pretty spectacular. And so to say that I have that right now, in this social kind of networking aspect as well as in my business aspect in Beachbody, it's pretty spectacular. So anyway, I'm gonna wish you all a really, really, really good night. I hope to see a lot of you tomorrow on the webinar. It's at 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern, and then whatever that is in between. I hope you're all having a great Saturday night. I will talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.